ultimate power in the universe.
Last will be last.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You are now tuned into Lightsaber Radio. If you only knew the power of Darth.
Here it comes. Let's go.
You are now tuned into Lightsaber Radio. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello there.
Oh, we're here, we're back, and welcome to Lightsaber Radio, your weekly hive of scum and villainy for anything and everything Star Wars. Thank you for joining us for today's episode of LSR. As always, to our regular and new viewers, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to join our live shows on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and if you like this video, drop us a like. It means the whole galaxy. Hello, everybody. Hello.
What's happening,
Hey,
everybody?
guys.
What's going on?
What's up?
Okay, we have a action-packed, laughter-filled episode coming up. For the reals, this is going to be hilarious because we are going to recast the original trilogy, 13 main characters. I know there's more characters than that, but we're going to do the 13 main characters. And I think this is going to be funny as hell. What's up, Dylan? What's up, Chris? What's up, A1 Links? What's up, Sydney? Nick? All our wonderful fans that are in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us.
Hello, everybody. Yes, so the game today, if Star Wars was never made in 1977, what would the cast be now out of today's modern actors?
Okay, what's going on with somebody's audio is like acting crazy. Like it's like hearing this.
Is it me? Hold on.
Sounds like rappers.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's peeling paper or something. Yeah, it's me, Garrison.
Yeah, it is you. It's your fault.
How's that?
Sorry. There we go.
Better?
I lost
Okay,
my-
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's better.
I lost my train of thought for a second. Yes, if Star
I
Wars
was like,
meant
"What the
to-
hell is that noise?" Like, Jesus Christ, that shit loud as hell.
Somebody's be
Like, sound loud. Sound like somebody wrapping fucking presents in the background and shit, tearing paper.
birthday party after this. Don't judge.
I.
What the hell is
I'm
that?
just kidding. I'm sorry. It's my homework.
Right. Let me try again. If Star Wars was never made in 1977 and was being made today in 2022, who would we cast as the actors for the main characters?
Well, honestly, I didn't really pick my people like that. I picked my people like who I would think would be best to play the part on
That's fair.
some feature that I liked about the character or I liked about the actor or something like that.
Yeah.
That
So
is
I kind of went off the rails. I didn't follow instructions. Well, I wasn't good in school. I didn't follow. They'd be like, write a book, write a essay about the world history. I'll be writing about Star Wars. They'd be like, this ain't got nothing to do with world history. Yeah, Star Wars came out in this year and it's history.
That's fair. So our first character is obviously, it has to be the iconic, amazing Luke Skywalker. Who would you cast?
We didn't get an icebreaker or housebreaker? Oh,
What's
Charlie.
going
See, we
on?
all messing up today. You got
What
Garrison
was
over
it?
here rapping presidents. I don't know what the hell's going on. I didn't follow instructions. You forgot the housebreaker.
I couldn't pick 3 characters. I'm having a problem. We're having a problem today.
It's a disaster. I'm done. I quit.
Wait, we'll be back next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Enjoy the 2-minute clip. We love you guys.
We're gonna recast this whole podcast by just putting it out just some random Star Wars crap for the rest of the episode. Just we gonna play parts of the movies and the thing, and then that's it.
Okay, here's my Hothbreaker. If you were Han Solo and you had to do the kiss scene in the Millennium Falcon where they get really close and they have that big smooch, who would you most want to kiss as Leia, and who would you least want to kiss as Leia as your co-star? CJ?
Yes. First of all, I will never want to replace the wonderful Carrie Fisher. So
Of course.
she would not be my most. I think Margot Robbie would be the most.
Ooh.
She was my contemplation for my Leia cast also, but like I said, it's really hard to It was really hard to pick Luke, Leia, and Jabba. I think Jabba's gonna be funny though because I threw something out there. But honestly, it stuck between those two. It'd be Leia and it'd be not Leia, but Carrie. She's just Leia to me. That's that.
Mm-hmm.
And Margot Robbie, I wouldn't want to kiss.
Is this just like because if it's who I want to kiss, there's a whole bunch of actresses. But if it's who fits as Leia, then that narrows it down quite a bit.
Oh, it's who you would want to kiss.
Yeah. Who would you want to smooch in the role of Leia? There you go.
Kate Upton is another one too. Wow. I can keep going on that. I need to figure out who I wouldn't though. Thanks,
all right, let's go. Jessica Biel, Keira Knightley, Carrie Underwood, Alexandra Daddario.
Jesus.
Man could just keep going. While CJ is thinking, Kyle, who would you smooch
Or who
as Leia?
I would kiss, Beyonce.
Ooh.
I'm going after Beyonce. Who I wouldn't want to kiss? Shit. Like who
That's
would
hard,
I want
eh?
to?
That's right.
Like
That's
as an
really hard.
actress? Who's that chick from the one chick, the crazy chick from the witch movie? What was that witch movie? My brain ain't working. Y'all gotta understand. I have a hard time remembering shit now.
No, I get it.
The one with the crazy witches, and they was like freaking. It was a movie. It was from years ago.
Are you talking about the witches? Like, are you talking about Hocus Pocus? Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
They were young
Whoopi
witches.
Goldberg.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to kiss Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, I think Whoopi Goldberg.
I could it's not that Whoopi Goldberg is ugly by no means, but I just can't deal with people that don't have eyebrows. There's just it just bothers the shit out of me. Like, where's her eyebrows? Like, every time I see her, like, Whoopi, where's her eyebrows? Like that's just freaky.
Now I gotta look up female actresses that I wouldn't kiss. That's really sad.
It's the chick from what was that? What was that dang witch movie? It was young witches, and she moved in, and she found out she was a witch, and then they like all got together and they do the
Charmed?
No, it's
the
not
TV
Charmed. That's the
series?
TV show. It's a movie. Here, I'm gonna look it up. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna look it up because now I gotta know.
Okay, you look it up. Me personally, so sorry. Both of my partners are in the chat right now. Who I would smooch as Leia if I was Han? Ooh. Got a big love for Haley Seinfeld at the moment.
Okay.
100%.
I'll give you that.
100%. She is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And who I wouldn't kiss, Jennifer Lawrence.
Thank you. Okay, that was like a thought. In my head. I was like,
cannot. I love
The Craft.
The Craft. That's pretty.
Hold on. Why not Jennifer? Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way, but I wouldn't be opposed.
I hate her. Everything about her makes me just want to punch her. I
All right.
What's the actress's name?
oh, geez.
What's wrong with her?
She's very in all of her interviews, particularly when she was doing like the Hunger Games, she had this whole personality thing of being like the quirky, I'm not like other girls. Oh, Emma, yes, Sydney, I agree. Emma Stone is also someone I would not kiss.
Hey,
How you say her name?
I
Farza
love her in
Balk.
Spider-Man.
Like, I would not kiss her. There's just something wrong with her face that just makes me want to punch him. I just want to punch her in the face. Farazua. How you
I know
say
exactly
that shit?
who you mean.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Like in that movie, she like freaked me the hell out.
Right.
Like, I just want to punch her in the face. Every movie I see her in from that point forward, like I want to punch you in the face.
Before this turns us into sounding like we're hating on female actors, which we're not at all.
Are you kidding me? I just named like a bunch that I would kiss. I'm not
Yeah, that's
hating.
fine.
Y'all are
Gareth
hating
supports
now.
women.
Who's the optimist now?
Right.
Actually, I would not kiss Brie Larson. There's an
Yep.
attractive one that I would
There
not
it is.
kiss.
There it is. I couldn't think of her, and then I like as soon as you said it, I was
It's
like,
going to be
yeah.
outrage. The chat's going to explode.
Are you kidding me?
Bring it. I have a personal reason.
Yeah.
Right,
bro.
before this turns into a trial of Brie Larson, which we're not doing, our first character for the grand modern day recast of Star Wars is Luke Skywalker. I found this quite difficult personally. I racked my brains.
I didn't.
I didn't.
It wasn't that hard.
And if any of you say Timothy Chalamet, I'm leaving
Who's
because I am
Timothy
not
Chalamet?
having it.
Timothy what?
Timothy Chalamet.
Who's that?
He's a young up and coming actor. He's been in a couple of things.
Oh no, he's in the Dune. Yeah, he would not fit as Luke.
Yeah,
He's good in Dune, but not Luke. No.
yeah.
I pick Josh Hutcherson. And the only reason I picked him because he's short and he got a butt chin, so it just kind of fits.
What?
Josh Hutcherson.
And he wasn't too bad in the Hunger Games. He
like-
played. He was a good actor in the Hunger Games. So
Hunger Games.
I was like, oh, he did a good job.
Dude, not Tom Holland. Please, not Tom Holland.
Oh,
Like, just relax, everybody.
I
picked
said
Ryan
Tom
Gosling
Holland.
over him.
What?
I said
picked
Tom
Ryan-
Holland.
Oh,
You did?
do you
Ryan
pick Tom
Gosling.
Holland? Yeah, I'd pick Ryan Gosling over Tom Holland any day.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling's a bit too old, surely.
Tom.
Hey, we're
Okay,
talking
you
about
got
the peak of the 2000s. Thank you. Most of my cast is the peak of the 2000s.
You know, I can respect that.
Tom Holland is just a tad overrated because a bunch of girls think he's cute. They're putting him in roles that he doesn't. They're putting because
Uncharted.
this Uncharted movie, for example, I don't
Yeah.
think he fits that role. It's just because he's popular right now that they put him in.
No,
don't
I
agree with
wouldn't-
him playing it. Nathan
I
Fillion.
wouldn't. Nathan Fillion, fair. Nathan Fillion would be a really good Luke, especially if this was
No, Nathan Fillion should have been in Uncharted. That was his
Oh,
role.
my bad. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Garrison-
We're not recasting that movie.
Who would you pick as Luke Skywalker?
Okay, dude, I couldn't pick, so I had like three. I had Sebastian Stan just because he looks a lot.
Oh,
like
You're
him.
such a
He's
simp
good.
for him. Let's not-
Oh,
He looks like him.
Mhm.
All right, fine. But here's my individual, like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he would do good. Jake Gyllenhaal is a fantastic actor. You can't take it away from him.
He was.
He is
in
one
my
of the best
contemplation.
actors. What?
He was in my contemplation pick. He was like,
Yeah, he is
if I
one
had
of the
to
best
pick him
actors of all time.
yeah.
Like,
I loved him
he's
in
good.
Zodiac.
Cindy's losing her mind in the
Cindy,
chat. She's
yeah.
like, no.
you give it. Hey, give me a valid reason why not. Give me a valid reason why not. That's fine. Agree to disagree.
Where is the taste? She said.
the taste? He's one of the greatest actors ever. Are you kidding
Chris,
me?
Chris says
He's
Zac Efron or Jaden
fantastic.
Smith.
I don't care about looks. I'm not in this thinking with my dick. I'm thinking with my head. Okay, he's a great actor.
He is. I
Yeah.
love him in the Zodiac. He played a
And
killer
then,
role in the Zodiac.
he's good. And then possibly Tanner Buchanan because he's young. I could think he could be a good
Ooh.
young
I like
Luke
that.
Luke Skywalker. He's not as good of an actor as Jake Gyllenhaal, but I think he would still fit it well.
Well, Mark Hamill only had Mark Hamill started the role. He only had a soap opera under his belt and a bunch of Broadway acting. Mark Hamill didn't have shit. He came in blind as hell.
That's true.
So we got Mark Hamill off of one movie, and he's the Joker. He's
Dylan, shut up! I already had that.
Then slow down. We're getting there.
We're not even
Have
there yet.
patience.
And you guys might not like. I like mine, but you may not like my pick for Old Ben. So
Ooh, Alexander
My-
Ludwig. Hold on, I'm just reading the chat. Who would
I like-
Chris?
he's
Alexander
tall, though.
Ludwig. Who would he be?
He's like
I think he'd be a
6'6",
really good
6'4".
Luke. He is very, very
Really?
tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
I don't know.
Yeah,
about
see, I've
Luke,
looked
though.
at somebody that was short. I'm like, you got to be short. You got to have a butt
That's why I
chin. You
picked
know, you got to
Ryan
have all the
Gosling.
things that fit Luke Skywalker.
Ryan Gosling's short as shit.
My choices, my main choice was Tom Holland. Sorry, Garrison. He's got that young, naive, kind of boyish energy about him. I also put Harry Styles down, just because why not? Why not? No, I would personally pick Tom Holland, and I think if there was like a modern Star Wars cast, he would absolutely be pegged for Luke, 100%.
Oh,
Sorry,
I think
guys.
he would just because everybody thinks he's so
Yeah.
popular. Yeah, it's just a trend, I guess.
True.
Okay, so let's move on to Leia.
Next up on our
Who would
list, we have Leia. Mhm.
who would we pick for Leia?
This was really easy for me. I picked Florence Pugh. I had a couple of options, but if I had the real choice, I'd pick like a young Anne Hathaway.
Sydney's going off in the chat. I'm sorry.
He's
He's like,
I can
like
I will fucking go subscribe. Oh my god.
Dylan, cast me. I'm short,
Yeah.
butt chin, baby face, really whiny. I'm perfect.
Yeah.
I
My
can see
solid
that.
pick
That's decent.
was either young Anne Hathaway or Florence Pugh, especially like when she's got brunette hair. She looks an awful lot like young Carrie Fisher.
See, and that's who I picked as Leia too, is Anne Hathaway, because my picks are based off of from 2002 from 2002 to 2013. Like my picks are like what I grew up really like getting into movies with.
Who you got, Garrison?
Alexandra Daddario.
Ah,
I think she's hot. She has the dark hair. I think she is similar to it. And then I also think she could so I remember growing up, like she was in that Percy Jackson where she could be attractive, but she could still like hold her own and like I'm tough and I can, right? And that's totally Leia. And so
see,
I just picked somebody that I thought was fine. I picked Freya Allen because she just hot. So I was like, I just want to. I don't care if she can act. I don't care about none of that shit. I just want her to be hot
and badass.
So next on our list,
Han Solo.
yes. Can I go? 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 Can I go?
Yeah, you can go.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, fair.
Bradley Cooper, just because of the Hangover movies alone, he had the hair. You just scrubbed up his face a little bit. He kind of has that swagger to him. He does like to play off other actors. If you've watched him in all of his roles, he feeds off of people very well. I think he would feed into that Han Solo Chewie relationship very well. And I think just seeing him as a no.
Yes, Hayden. 100%. Dylan, stop trying to do a massive Spider-Man recast.
You already
Sorry,
said Emma
CJ.
Stone.
Sorry, CJ.
No, it's fine. I was about to get to that. No.
I
Bradley
really
Cooper.
don't see how
Bradley
Andrew
Cooper.
Garfield. Sorry, I disagree with that.
I think Bradley Cooper has that swagger
Cooper's
coming
good.
off of like the Hangover movies. If we were to do it during that era, I think he, with the hair and just how he came off in those movies and his acting performances, I think he'd be great. Because right after that was A-Team, and he killed it in A-Team. It wasn't the best movie, but he.
Oh, dude, A-Team was dope.
It didn't get the
I
best
loved
ratings,
it.
but I loved it. I loved Bradley
I
Cooper
loved
in
it.
it too. But I think Bradley Cooper is my only pick for that. Danny DeVito. Dylan, I swear you will go to the
No.
jail. We
Okay,
will put you
block
in the jail
Dylan in the
box.
chat. He's in timeout.
Dylan, you're in timeout now. I had a couple of choices for Han Solo because one of my first kind of maybe picks was Andy Samberg.
Okay.
I know that's a wild one, but I just
Really
That was
feel
crazy. Wait till y'all hear mine.
That was no.
so. Andy Samberg, Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy would be a really
Oh.
good
Short,
Han
though.
I don't know
Solo.
if I put him as Han, but I like him.
He's
But-
going in the Star Wars movies.
My final pick was Wyatt Russell because we've all said that Kurt Russell was originally picked to play Han Solo.
Oh, for him
And
to get his
son, and for his son to that would be really cool. But also, I think Wyatt would be fantastic. He's got
I
that
like
cockiness.
that.
He's got that arrogance.
I loved him in
Falcon and
Winter
Winter
Soldier.
Soldier.
Yeah. He was a great antagonist. I feel like if you gave him that kind of freedom to be
Yeah.
kind of like his dad, very swaggerish, very like. I think he would. I think that would be good. I think that would be a broaden his horizons. That was a good pick. I didn't even think about him.
Y'all are tripping. Go ahead,
I like
Garrison.
Chris's pick though. John Kransky.
John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Garrison says no. The Office is not my personality.
Oh, I love the.
You gotta have somebody with a little bit more that's just got a little bit more
Han. Yeah.
just charisma about them to be
Yeah.
Han Solo.
Well,
So whoever
Bradley
plays Han Solo has to have ultimate charisma. That's why my
Right. You
pick
need
is perfect.
charisma, and you also need to have kind of this alpha aura around you, like this alpha male kind of presence, I guess.
Charisma, uniqueness.
While still being charismatic and chill, and I don't know, you know.
Mm. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Those are definitely important character traits to think about. Who did you pick, Garrison?
So I put Jake Gyllenhaal again. Which totally shoots down my argument against Sydney because maybe I am simping for Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I had others. I'm just kidding. I put Chris Pratt maybe because he also is kind of popular right now. Matthew McConaughey.
See, and I was trying to stay away from
All right.
I think he could do it. I like him.
I was trying to stay away from him as a pick. He was right there, right next to it. Like, literally, it's Bradley Cooper. It was Bradley Cooper and then him. Those are the two I picked.
And then I think lastly, Frank Grillo.
Okay.
I think he could do a good job.
Ooh, an interesting choice. Remind me what he's been in. My film knowledge is not.
So he's in Warrior. He's in the like Avengers movies. He's kind of like that.
Yes.
Bad guy. Who,
Yes.
I don't really know what his role is in Avengers.
No, that's fair. I know who you mean now. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Sick.
all right, so I picked because I'm looking at it like, okay, you got to have that cockiness, but at the same time, Han Solo made shit funny. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have somebody that got a little bit of that comedy part. I picked Ryan Reynolds. I was like, Ryan Reynolds would be a dope ass Han Solo. That shit would be hilarious for Ryan Reynolds to be just saying the crazy and the way he just moves his body and shit when shit was happening. That shit would be crazy. I thought I was like, dude, Ryan Reynolds would be a great fucking Han Solo.
Actually, Sydney with Owen Wilson. I could get on board with that, Sydney. Look, go you. Okay.
Can we fix his nose first? Yeah, I said it.
He needs to say like while he's flying the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Carl Urban is a fantastic choice for Han. That's sick. He's maybe a little touch kind of aggressive, whereas Han is a little more reserved. But I guess it's sort of that's a really nice choice. Will Smith would be good. Damn, this chat is on fire today. These are
I
brilliant.
don't know. I think Will Smith could probably. I could see Will Smith playing a Han Solo. I think that would be good.
Yeah,
I could see that.
He'd be a short-haired one. I don't think he'd want to grow his hair out for it.
Just imagine Han Solo with an afro.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. Will Smith with an afro.
Like
be a Han Solo.
Ryan Legend could totally be Han Solo.
Yes.
The Rock.
The
Come on,
Rock.
Sydney. Now you just tripping. The Rock.
No.
The Rock.
That's almost as
No,
bad as
hell
Tom
no.
Holland, just putting him in everything.
No,
Stop it.
no. Okay, moving on. What's the next one?
Next up on our list is Chewbacca.
I think everybody here picked Shaq, so.
No, I picked Jonas.
Dude, no.
Jonas is sticking.
I did Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel as Vin Diesel's short. He's like 5'10", 5'8".
Groot. He did Groot though, and that's why I was like, he could do it.
I'm dead.
I don't want to read the rest. I'm done.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. The Undertaker.
Hey, which character more embodies like, I don't got friends, I got family? The Chewbacca.
Right, so Kyle picked Shaq. Gareth, Shaq, we need to talk about that. Why?
I don't know, because Shaq's a good actor, man. I just think the way he moves his body and stuff, like in the grown-ups and stuff like that, it just, he would just fit shit. He would fit Chewbacca. Like, he just, the way he acts and what he does, it just fits him. It really does. It fits him.
Terry Crews is a good pick. Dylan, I got to give you Terry Crews. I think
Terry Crews would be another good person to play.
Yeah.
Terry Crews, because
Terry Crews. Oh, big time.
Could you imagine him doing the white, what was that, in White Girls, where he's doing the dance, but it's Chewbacca?
him singing, "Make my way downtown," like. Just,
that would be so funny. Oh, God. That would be hilarious.
CJ,
No.
you said Jonas, right? You'd stick with.
I'm sticking with Jonas. You know, from like
Who?
watching the interview.
Jonas is already Chewbacca. You can't pick somebody that's already the character, because we could have just picked all the original characters.
No. They only picked him for Force Awakens and the rest of what they were making with Chewbacca. I'm saying if
And
we're giving
technically, he
them-
ain't in the original trilogy, so I guess that is a recast for original.
So if you were to pick somebody to do that, Jonas has put all of his heart into that role. And I would have to repick him due to the fact that, for one, he's got the height. Two, he knows how to move in that Wookiee suit.
Oh, that's a good one, Chris.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
Both can't click at the same time. It don't work. You gonna click? I'm gonna click. Who
Somebody
goes
push
first?
the button, please.
He was the tall assassin in John Wick 3. Nice.
Jason Momoa would not play Chewie.
Yes, that was my choice. That was Sydney. Stop it. That was my choice. My pick was Jason Momoa.
No. I
Yes.
think
Dude,
Jason Momoa would
I'm
be
with Chris. Bobin,
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
None of it. 7'4". Seth Rogen. Imagine Seth Rogen's laugh, but that chewy voice.
That ain't gonna work. That would just be retarded. Like that dude, Chewie be walking around with a blunt in his mouth. Hey, what's going on? That's a good one.
Next up on our list, obviously we have to cast Darth Vader. Now, CJ after you.
No, if you say what you're gonna say. Mine's very biased.
I had some real thoughts and feelings about this. I originally went with Alexander Skarsgård. He's in True Blood. He's about 7'2", tall. Also, we could do with like Hot Vader. I'm here for some like Hot Vader. However, The Rock. I also suggested The Rock. No. However, my final choice, which I think is absolutely terrifying, Javier Bardem.
Oh no! Oh no!
I didn't-
No Country for Old Men.
Alexander
Terrifying.
I didn't pick somebody to like act as him. I picked a voice actor or somebody that could play his voice. Because I'm like, dude, you don't really know who's under the mask anyway. So they could get some random dude off the street to play him, and just you got to have somebody talk. So
that's true. But I think Javier could bring so
voices.
much. Like I think Javier could bring so much body to the character and also voice it as well. Like if you've seen his monologues in like No Country for Old Men, it's horrifying. The man is so imposing and so scary.
Javier?
Yeah.
Dude,
Javier.
I put him in Palpatine and maybe Jabba the Hutt. I think he's great. He could definitely fit somewhere.
Yes.
I picked Idris Elba.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
like his acting. I like where he comes from. And just his seriousness in a lot of his roles, I think he'd be very... Why? I read that from the corner of my eye. Why Antonio Banderas? Why? Why is that a
Hey,
thing?
originally I thought Antonio Banderas for one of the characters, but I had to change it. It wasn't this one. This one, I like for voice wise, I picked Morgan Freeman. Because Morgan Freeman's voice, and they put the effect on his voice, you know, because you can't replace, you know what I'm saying, the original. You can't do that. I mean, the voice is they didn't have to really put no effects on his voice to make him sound like that. But you take a Morgan Freeman and put that Darth Vader effect to it, the way he talks in like in the Discovery Channel stuff and all that. That would be I was like that'd be dope. You'd be like, oh man.
That's why I picked Idris Elba, because all you'd have to do is put the breathing on him, and I think you'd get that seriousness, the depth to it. It was very, very biased. I like.
I'm trying to make Star Wars a comedy. Everybody I'm putting in here, like, well, how can we make it funnier and sexy? Yeah, I want it sexy and funny. That's it.
If we're talking about voice, for me, until James Earl Jones is in the ground, like,
you can't replace James Earl Jones.
You can't replace him.
Chris, yes, 100%. Yes, I would change my answer, but yeah. Mads Mikkelsen, Hannibal. He was the villain in the Doctor Strange movie.
Gotcha. Yes.
He's so. Maybe David Harbour for Vader, says Nick.
I don't know, Nick.
I do love Mads Mikkelsen.
Me too. Moving on. Emperor Palpatine. I'm really excited for you guys.
I didn't get my Darth Vader.
Oh no! These two didn't say their Darth Vader.
Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, sorry.
All good. Emperor Palpatine. Go ahead.
No, because we need to include everybody. If you guys didn't say who were your Vader picks?
I did. I said Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
No, Garrison, what was yours?
Oh, I had Keith David or Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy
He's
because of
so
the Bane, huh?
cool.
Because he did Bane.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. And because I just like Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy is
though.
on my list, but I didn't put him as Darth Vader. He is on my list though. He is one of my favorite actors.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah, Sam Elliott.
You spelled his last name wrong, Chris. It's with 2 T's. He's a third cousin. I take it there.
Clint Eastwood. Could you imagine Clint Eastwood being Darth Vader? What are we going for? Old voice?
They just Googled old ass actors. That's okay. That's what I did too.
I think we all did. I just was Googling actors. Like, who do I think would fit in this part? Best actors in the last century.
I had a bunch actually.
All right. So we moving on to Emperor Palpatine.
Oh, Clint Eastwood as Palpatine. Sorry.
Oh, that's what I thought. I meant, yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood would probably, well, I don't know.
Kyle, yours seems to be the most ridiculous. Kyle, what was your suggestion for Palpatine? Because I'm gonna scream. I can feel it.
Steve Bascomsme, whatever they do from Grown Ups.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Buscemi. I can't say his damn name. My fault, Steve. I screwed your name up. I can't say that shit. It got like, why you got an S and it's like, is it or is it? Well, how the hell you say it? Whatever. What? But anyway, I was like that dude. Cause just his facial look, like the way his face looks like, just imagine him all messed up like Palpatine. I think that would be great. And he's all yeah, he'll play a great Palpatine. And he's a good actor.
Game finished.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
Oh my god.
My thing, in Grown Ups, when he's flying down the thing and he crashes into the bar, his scream when he's flying, when Vader throws him down the shaft, him screaming, that's what it sold for me. I was like, that'll work so good. He'll be the perfect Palpatine.
I'm gonna be honest. I think somebody might have deep-faked that. Perfection. Garrison, who did you pick?
Okay, I had 4. So I had Jack Nicholson.
Ooh.
Jack Nicholson would be good.
Yeah. Jeremy Irons.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Javier Bardem, or Bardem, however you say that. And then I did have Anthony Hopkins, which I know.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
CJ,
I think everybody picked Anthony Hopkins there first. I think everybody did. That's why I picked that first. I was like, Anthony Hopkins, because I was like, hello, Clarice. I was just thinking of that in my head. Like, hello, Luke. Like, what the hell? Oh, God, this dude's going to kill me.
Perfection.
That is my pick, and I love Anthony Hopkins' work. And like I said, we were watching Mandela Effects last night, and they talked about that movie, and they were talking about how it wasn't Hello, Clarice until the second movie. It was Good Evening, Clarice. So that's been stuck in my head. So when I was doing this list this morning, all I hear is "Hello, Luke."
That's the same thing I got. That's the first. As soon as I seen the list, as soon as Charlie sent me the list, I looked at it. I was like, Emperor Palpatine, Anthony Hopkins. It wasn't even no question. I was like Anthony Hopkins, but I changed it afterwards.
Bring up Dylan's comment. Heath Ledger, dude.
Heath Ledger.
I can't tell you how many times I was pulling up Heath Ledger. I was like, Heath Ledger would get this.
Straight up.
Like, dude.
Oh, jeez.
My choices. It was difficult. I originally selected Bob Odenkirk.
That's a good one.
Because he's got that sort of creepy, imposing. I don't know. I really, really like him as an actor. I think he could bring so much to Palpatine. But then, having thought about it, I settled on Ralph Fiennes. His performance as Voldemort in Harry Potter. Oh, insane. Okay. Nobody agrees. That's fine.
No.
Bruce, stop trying.
Bruce Willis. William Dafoe.
Yes.
That's pretty
William
good.
Dafoe. I like William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh.
You monsters.
Looks like it's spelt like William.
Oh, Willem Dafoe would be good.
Yeah.
He would be.
Havana Kedavra. 100%.
Do it.
Give it. Yeah, who could do the best? Give it.
Give it. Nobody.
Nobody.
I can't be beaten.
Only Ian McShane.
I am so excited for this next one. This one is really difficult for me.
Number 7 is old Obi-Wan, Ben Kenobi. Who's playing Ben Kenobi?
Ewan McGregor. That's not a recast. We already said it.
No.
Okay, King. Okay.
My personal pick is Gary Oldman.
See, I had Gary Oldman down for Palpatine.
I like Gary Oldman due to the fact that, like, he was his acting, and it's just so hard, like, to talk about it because
he is good.
I think he would be great. He's got the voice for it. It's not much of a moving role.
Cindy said Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't see Keanu. Revan, maybe. That Obi-Wan
I want to say
Kenobi.
something about this.
Jeez.
Sydney, that's a great idea. But Keanu Reeves is blocked from Star Wars until they make a Revan movie. He's reserved for that. Yeah. Nothing else. I will not happen. I'm just kidding.
Krista says Sir Ian McKellen.
100%. Yeah, that voice.
Y'all ain't thinking outside the box. I gotta think outside the box.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm terrified.
Who would be a great Obi-Wan Kenobi, old Obi-Wan Kenobi? Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington would be a great Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
Hello there.
I
can't hear his voice saying that.
But old Obi-Wan didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
When?
Right when he sees when he sees R2. Hello there, my little friend.
Yeah, but that was different. It didn't get famous until the prequels.
It counts.
No, it don't count, man. That shit. Dude, if you asked 100 Star Wars fan when was the first time he said that, they'd all say in the prequels. Wouldn't nobody remember he said that to freaking R2 in the original trilogy? They'd be like, well, it was in the prequels.
Hello there. Come here, my little friend. Come here.
A1 Links, you're completely correct. Gary Oldman was meant to play General Grievous, but he had some disputes regarding the Actors Guild and left quite quickly after joining the project because
wasn't that one of our questions? Wasn't that one of your impossible quiz questions?
Yeah. Good on you for remembering that.
I think Nicolas Cage could do it, even though.
No.
But seriously, all right. Here's my serious one. Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig is good. That's a good one.
I think he could do it.
I think he could do it.
See,
my other one was Tom Hanks. I thought Tom Hanks would be a good Obi-Wan Kenobi because Tom Hanks could play. I mean, if you could play a freaking, he's like one of the greatest actors ever. He played a whole movie talking to a damn beach ball or a soccer ball or whatever it is. He can play any part. It don't matter what it is. He can play all these parts. Any part out here, he can play it.
You caught me because Tom Hanks was my choice. Tom Hanks was like my first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Tom Hanks is like, that dude is like really to be like, most people look at him like a comedic actor, but if you go back and you look at all the movies he's played in, Forrest Gump, he can play any role and he could do it excellent. He could do it and make it great. So yeah, Tom Hanks.
The pilot movie he was in, he was the pilot, Sully. He killed it in Sully, and then the Wonderful Day in the Neighborhood movie. There was a lot of seriousness to that movie, and he played it so well as trying to be friendly, but in a serious tone.
He's a sensational actor.
He is.
Big. He played great part in Big. He played.
I love him in Big.
Wilson. I mean, come on. He did an entire movie where it's him on an island talking to a damn beach ball, or soccer ball, whatever it was. That's just retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does a movie like that? Like
to be or not to be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole, and the movie was good. That's the crazy thing. The movie was actually good.
Why would you pull that up now, Nick?
Yeah, what, Nick? Why?
Why?
Also, I did have on my list. This may be a bit of a wild card. William H Macy.
Okay.
I feel like he'd do like a really good job, especially sort of like PTSD, like traumatized Obi-Wan, kind of that more reclusive, more emotional Obi-Wan versus the kind of kind old man. Depends how you'd want to take, which direction you'd want to take the character in, but I think he'd be very, that mustache as well. Ooh.
So
okay. Did everybody say theirs?
Yeah, did everyone say theirs?
No, Garrison, you didn't say yours, did you?
Yeah, I did. I
said
Daniel Craig.
Okay.
Daniel Craig?
All right. So now let's move on to a hard one.
Yoda. Me.
No idea.
Go, Charlie, go. I'll go right after you.
Danny DeVito.
No,
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I think he
Oh
brings a
god!
lot of
Could you
humor to
imagine
the character.
Danny DeVito trying to say some wise shit? Like that's not wise. That's just funny. You know what I'm saying? It would just sound funny.
I want to hear him call Luke a whore.
The only one I could think of was Peter Dinklage.
That's fair.
But
I
I think he could do a good job. He wouldn't be the he wouldn't be that. I think he would talk with his regular voice, so it'd be a little bit different take. It'd be kind of a different Yoda, but I still think it could be like a wise, like I don't know. I think he would be so good.
In the concept art, a lot of the concept art for Yoda, he's drawn as having like human proportioned legs. So he's like about person sized instead of being this tiny little horrifying, absolutely horrifying.
I was going off of voice because he's a puppet in the original trilogy. So I was going off of voice, like who would like really make Yoda like something special? And it just, I don't know, one person popped in my head, but I want y'all to say y'all's first because everybody's gonna laugh at mine.
Yes,
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Bill Murray is a goat. Bill Murray is a goat. Yeah, he can do it. He can do it.
He does voices. He's not very known for it, but he does voices.
Yeah, and Bill Murray's been in a lot of stuff. What are you talking about?
Well, that's the thing. Nobody really thinks of Bill Murray like that, though. They think of Ghostbusters. They think of Groundhog
Like half of the cartoons that was in the 90s and 2000s, Bill Murray was in like half of them.
There's not a lot of people that know that, though. So when you throw him in that kind of you don't disclose who Yoda is until the end of the movie kind of deal, I think Bill Murray would kill it. I love Bill Murray. He has always been one of my favorite actors. I mean, the first time I ever saw him was in Groundhog's Day, and then Kingpin with what's his freaking Woody Harrelson, right? It was Kingpin or whatever.
Yeah, it was Kingpin.
Yeah.
And after that, my dad showed me Ghostbusters, and I saw a lot of his work, and I feel like his voice and his acting and what he would do with as the puppet, I think it'd be great. Why, Dylan?
Mark Hamill.
I'm sorry, Mark Hamill would do a lot of this if I could put him there, but that's very biased, and I was thinking outside of my circle.
Who you got, Garrison?
Andy Serkis. Chris said Andy Serkis. I would put him as Palpatine. I think Andy Serkis would be a great Palpatine.
I think he'd do a great Palpatine.
All right, so who you got, Garrison?
I already said Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage, Danny DeVito, and Bill Murray. Kyle, who would you have as Yoda?
Okay, so I had two for this one. One person's dead, but if we're just talking about recast overall, I said Bushwick Bill. I thought Bushwick Bill, because the way Bushwick Bill raps and talks. He'd be a great Yoda.
I'm sorry, I need to educate myself. Give me a second.
Bushwick Bill was part of.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper. But then I X'd that one out. I was like, I X'd that one out, and I said Al Pacino.
Yes.
Al Pacino as Yoda would be dope. Like, say hello to my force.
I would lose.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I would just imagine Yoda walking next to Luke and bumping Luke. Say it. Say it. Say hello to my little friend.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Next up on our list, I like this one. I think this is spicy. We have Tarkin.
Me.
CJ.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yes.
Viggo Mortensen.
What a choice.
Okay. Hidalgo was one of my favorite movies. Very, very favorite movies. I loved horses.
Big Rain is the voice of Darth Vader. That's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good one. Wow. Hey. We're off Darth Vader, but I like that.
Okay, back on track.
Mel Gibson.
I think he was starting in serious roles, and I think he would be very good as a complementary to Idris Elba, standing next to each other and having that interaction. Vader, let him go. I think that would just be beautiful. Yeah, that's the only pick. That is the only person I looked at and thought Viggo Mortensen would be a hell of a Tarkin.
Garrison, who did you select for Tarkin?
Another Game of Thrones guy, Charles Dance.
Charles. Oh, How did I not think about Charles? Oh my god!
Damn you,
I was not
Harrison.
having enough fun with this.
You need like the kind of that British, that real sort of
That British, that sophistication, that look of superiority. You know what I'm talking about?
This is why I selected Tom Hiddleston. I know I'm probably a little biased, as he is my fave.
Definitely.
It was either Tom Hiddleston or, go with me here, Gillian Anderson.
Who's Gillian Anderson?
Who?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You guys don't know who Gillian Anderson is?
Oh, the chick? She's a chick, isn't she?
Yes.
You would recast it as a girl.
Yeah.
I could see that now that I Google her.
Oh, yes. I gotta give you that.
X-Files.
Yes.
X-Files.
I gotta give you that one.
Anybody
Give
that
her-
says Robert Patterson
have her
for
do a
anything
British
needs to be
accent.
smacked in the face. Dylan, shut
He
up.
killed his Batman. Don't you dare. That was
Man,
a
screw it,
great
man. I can't even believe they cast him for Batman.
He was great. I went and watched it.
No
I don't give a
spoilers.
shit. Robert Patterson is not no Batman. Like, dude, you can't be Batman. That dude is like freaking.
You're getting me.
Like
you're
if you
getting me
if you smack that dude, you would break him, man. He looks like he's on crack all the time, man. It just no.
Ooh, Christopher Walken as Tarkin. That'd be amazing.
Or Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. Oh.
Mm-mm.
Hey, he was a good actor. He was
He
a good
is.
actor.
Christopher
Yeah,
Walken
very,
from
very good.
Glorious Bastards. That's another good one.
But yeah,
Wow.
if I was going to gender flip any of the characters, it would probably be Tarkin. I think like a stoic, cold, collected, like that'd be amazing.
Who plays what's her name? Price in who's a voice actor that plays Price in Governor Price in Rebels? Whoever the sound of her voice, she could probably be a good Tarkin. I like the way her voice sounds. What's her name? Governor Price is the voice actor. I can't think of her name.
Mary Elizabeth McGlynn.
Yep.
Yeah, her voice, the way she sounds in Rebels, if playing Tarkin, I think she could play a good Tarkin if we were gender swapping.
Yeah. Fair.
Me, I picked Alec Baldwin. I think Alec Baldwin would be a great Tarkin. I think that would be hilarious. Like to see Tarkin, Alec Baldwin is Tarkin.
That's a good point, Nick. If Tarkin was a woman, the tension between Tarkin and Vader would be a hell of a lot different. It'd be a bit flirty, a bit spicy. I'd love that. That'd be brilliant. Leonardo DiCaprio. See, originally, if I'd have been able to time travel, I'd have picked young Leo for Luke.
Yes.
Hands down.
That's what I think. Everybody thought that at first because I thought that same thing. I was like, "Ooh, Leonardo DiCaprio would be a great Luke Skywalker." But then I was like, I don't like Leonardo DiCaprio as an actor. So I was like, man, I don't know if I think he'll mess up freaking Luke Skywalker. Like somebody with no talent is better than Leonardo DiCaprio when it comes to acting. That dude can't act for shit.
When it comes to me, I think Leonardo DiCaprio, I like him as an actor. Like I'll disagree with Kyle. I think he's an awesome actor. He just doesn't fit like the action thing for me. I don't see him like lightsaber.
Like Wolf of Wall Street.
You know what I mean?
He played that part good, but like when he plays an action role, it's just like, dude, it's not believable. Like I'll whoop your ass, man. What are you talking about? You ain't beating up nobody. Shit.
Regarding the Tarkin thing, I also thought about Tilda Swinton. I think she'd do a really good. She's very kind of alien looking and very alien, especially like.
Okay, let me ask y'all a quick question. Just a real off the wall question. If you could pick a female to play Darth Vader, what female would you get to play Darth Vader?
Kate Blanchett.
Yes.
None.
Thank you, Charlie.
Kate Blanchett, hands down.
Like I can't think of nobody.
If we want somebody with no acting experience and just straight like blandness, I'm gonna go Emma Stone.
Hey.
I'm gonna be a dick.
Blank as a piece of paper. Next up on our list, Lando Calrissian. I know this one is a little divisive. We all understand that no one can be Lando except Billy D. Williams. I understand this. I respect this.
Can we go back to? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Dude, Dylan's comment, James Spader, he could be a good Palpatine. He could be a good Tarkin.
Boy,
oh my gosh,
yes.
James Spader would be good. That was a good one. I didn't think about
That's a
him.
really good suggestion, Dylan. Nice one. Snoop Dogg.
Ronda Rousey. Snoop Dogg is what?
Hey. Snoop Dogg as Lando, I'll buy 100%.
There's a reason it's called Cloud City.
Very good.
Okay, I'll go first. I picked Matthew McConaughey.
You know,
Matthew McConaughey, that smooth, suave, debonair type of attitude that
Yeah,
He
that's
could
a really
play.
good choice.
Matthew McConaughey could play Lando Calrissian.
I can do it. How you doing?
I mean, he ain't no Billy D. Williams, but he could play Matthew McConaughey. I mean, he could play Lando
I
Calrissian.
can't do Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart as freaking Lando?
No.
Oh, I hate it, man.
I would rather see The
tripping, dog.
Rock. I'm sorry. I would
Like,
rather
no.
do it.
Kevin Hart is funny. He's just not. He don't have that suave debonair type. You know what I'm saying? Thing.
He'd be talking to Vader like, "What? We had a deal.
He'd be
What?
better
We had
as
a
an
deal.
Ewok. He'd be better as an Ewok. I'm just saying it.
The other person that I had picked for Lando was like my first pick was oh man, now my brain went blank. Antonio Banderas.
Yes, I think Nick and I suggested that one at one point. Antonio Banderas would be fantastic. It's that sort of like Latin sort of twinkle in the eye. I love it. It's that suave.
It's just that like suave. You got to have that suave debonair. You can't do that, and you have to have that to play Lando. You can't play Lando and not have that.
I know this is again possibly a little controversial, and I know it's a bit naughty to pick existing Star Wars actors. I did originally select Oscar Isaac. It was either Oscar Isaac or Pedro Pascal because they both got that kind of that suave, that debonair, that energy about them. I also suggested Michael B. Jordan. Wasn't sure how people felt about that.
See, that was like hard for me to pick. It was Michael B. Jordan.
Well, Michael B. Jordan could probably do it.
I thought about
He's
him.
a good actor.
Like, I don't know. Anthony Mackie. Honestly.
Oh, that's a good one.
I didn't.
Mackie.
I didn't cross my mind.
If you see him in interviews, like I said earlier when we were talking about this, you see him in interviews. He's just so suave and he's relaxed and he says what he thinks and he means it, but in just a swaggerish way. And all we've seen him in is Falcon and Winter Soldier and like the Avengers. If you give him a broader scope to play with, I mean, obviously he has other things, but he's most well known for the Avengers, obviously. But I think if you give him a broader scope and let him be him and let him just play the role like Billy D played himself. He didn't play Lando. He made Lando into himself. And I think Anthony Mackie would do the same thing. I think he would just be him, how he would talk to a female.
He's most famous for his meme, "Make Daddy a sandwich."
Yeah. See, I didn't want to pull that up.
You know what I'm saying?
I was avoiding that, but yes,
that's a great meme.
I think just that alone would, honestly, I think he would complement Bradley Cooper. I think that interaction between the two.
Think
Garrison,
what's up?
George Clooney or Johnny Depp?
Ooh.
I ain't taking George Clooney. George
George
Clooney
Clooney would be nice. Yeah.
got that.
Nick says if Han is the guy Luke needs to worry about around Leia, Lando needs to be the guy Han worries about around Leia.
Yo, why you guys say something so controversial? Why are you throwing that out there?
I think I'm kind of sold on Anthony Mackie. I think that's I'm moody that I didn't think of that.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Next up on our list, I know some of you guys don't necessarily have one for this. I put Boba Fett on the list. I know we don't see his face, but he has.
What did you say? Who'd you say?
Boba Fett.
I mean, but did you say who you picked?
Oh, me for Lando. Yeah, it was a toss-up between Oscar Isaac and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, okay.
I went biased on this because I love Tom Hardy. So Tom Hardy as Boba Fett.
Tom Hardy as Boba Fett. Yep, I can completely understand that. That's fair.
I love him in action
Tom Hardy?
roles.
Yes.
I love him in action roles. I mean, This Means War with Reese Witherspoon, him and Chris Pine going at each other. I think if you let him play into like being kind of that badass, really hard to fight kind of guy, I think he would be great under the helmet. I think he really would.
Yeah. Who did you guys pick?
I definitely agree with Tom Hardy. That's a good one. Possibly Christian Bale. I think he could do it. Or Anson Mount, if anybody knows.
Kanye West.
I think Anson Mount.
I'm sorry, Kirsten. Yeah. Kanye West.
Yee.
Oh God, that would be.
Jet Li? What?
He definitely fit the character as of now, because his old flip flop, don't know what's going on. You a good guy, bad guy, what are you? That fits Kanye West's. I picked Ian Somerhalder, the dude from that played in Vampire Diaries.
Oh, yes.
Because his attitude and just the way that he is, his characters, I think that he would have played a real good Boba Fett. Like, just the way that he is.
Steve Carell. Can people stop suggesting Bruce Willis for roles, please? Mine is another gender flip. Tessa Thompson.
As Boba Fett.
Yeah. She's got that power. You saw her as Valkyrie in like the Thor movie. It's like, holy shit, she's got that swagger, she's got that power, she's got that strength. I think it'd be sick to see.
But she'd have to take off the helmet too much so I can look at her.
Yeah, I want to look at her.
If she left the helmet on all the time, I'd be like, screw this character. I want to see what she look like. I know what she look like underneath. Take off the armor.
She would be great as Leia too, though. Think about it.
Sydney, that is it. She has got that stance that.
I think she'd be great as Leia too.
I don't think she's soft enough for Leia.
We don't want soft Leia. We want
We
hot,
do. Leia is
badass Leia.
You need gentle yet badass at the same time. Like Leia has a balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Jackie Chan should play Boba Fett. He'll be a great Boba Fett.
More scenes though.
Huh?
You'd have to put him in more scenes
Only
though.
Boba
I'd
Fett
want to
in
see
combat.
Jackie Chan do it. I'd
Just
wanna
because
see
Jackie Chan just.
karate fucking Boba Fett.
Is that your pick? Is Jackie Chan your choice?
I like Iron Summer Holder. I can't say his name. Summer Holder, however you say his name. Just because his character in Vampire Diaries, he's that badass. Just don't give a shit. He's gonna do it his way. He don't care. And if you took that same type of attitude as Boba Fett, that fits who Boba Fett was in the original trilogy. So it makes sense. And he's a good actor. I mean,
He is.
he's a really good actor.
Next up on our little list, we are nearly done, everybody. We are nearly done. We have, oh my God, CJ. I'm going to let Garrison go first because I've been favoriting. Garrison, we have C-3PO. Whether this is to physically portray the character as well as voice the character or just voice the character, up to you. Who did you choose?
Jimmy Simpson, I think, would do a great job.
Okay.
He's got that kind of like awkwardness that he could portray really well.
Yes.
And also like just the way he would walk, I think he would do a good job of it. And then Addison, I was talking to Addison. He said John Mulaney, maybe.
John Mulaney, yes. I'm sorry, Jimmy Simpson is in Always Sunny. Jimmy, I'm no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Norris.
Jimmy Simpson.
Chuck Norris, he's already the Force. We can't do that. Jeez.
Charlie Day as 3PO. Yes.
Bro, and if you've seen if you've seen Jimmy Simpson like Psych, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, he's in
It's so awkward and it's so amazing.
He's in
Dude,
Westworld.
I think he would do it. He's in Westworld. Yeah, he's in that one.
Job, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could do it.
CJ, who did you pick for C-3PO?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, a nice.
Oh man, Jim Carrey is way too tall. That would be just so awkward and lanky.
Well, he's too
too
tall. I feel
tall.
like he would like draw too much attention. Like C-3PO would be too.
We're not going
big
off
of a
the body,
character.
we're going off the voice. Damn you guys. I think he would embody that role very well. I think he gets into his role so well.
I don't
know
know.
he's tall. That is that. Leave him alone.
I could just yeah, the 300,001.
So I had two. So I picked David Spade or Eddie Murphy.
David Spade would be awesome.
David Spade would.
Yes. Oh no.
Okay. Mine are a bit wild. My first two suggestions are pretty normal. I had like Paul Rudd or Daniel Radcliffe. I both think they've got that kind of like weirdness, that weird, awkward. But also C-3PO is quite a fun character, and I'd love to see that kind of energy brought. However, my actual selection, Jerry Seinfeld.
So
But
We're going to an asteroid field. We're going to an asteroid field. What's the deal with that?
But the only clause I have is that Jason Alexander would have to be R2D2. Like I need the two of them.
Oh,
together.
Dylan, that's wrong,
I
Dylan.
need Jerry and George.
yes, I agree, Dylan.
Dylan is wrong. He said Kevin Hart for R2. R2.
Oh, jeez.
Daniel
Yes.
Radcliffe. I can see Daniel
Yeah,
Radcliffe.
Sydney, that's a good point. Yeah, he's got that awkward British. But yeah, I think Jerry Seinfeld would be absolutely hilarious to see 3PO. I was so proud of myself for that.
Oh wow.
Ding-a-ding.
Oh hell no.
It's in the jizz band. You can hear the jizz band music in the background, but it's
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
but it's the
It's
Seinfeld theme.
Oh, no.
Our final character is a Jabba the Hutt. I am aware he is a puppet, but I'm going to go first so that you guys get a bit of an understanding of why I asked this. Solely for his performance and dedication to the character as Smaug, Bendy Bar Cabbage Patch, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, I was so confused when you first said it.
Yeah, I know. Right. Who the hell is that?
I like saying his name stupid. Benedict Cumberbatch, I think, would do an amazing job as Jabba, especially if, like, now in 2022, where we've got all these advancements in CGI and facial mapping.
No.
Larry David as Jabba the Hutt. Let's go. Why not?
So who's gonna go next? Because I want
John Goodman. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'd pick Benedict or Sylvester Stallone just for the voice.
Leave Sly alone.
Hey, I love Sylvester Stallone. Okay. Chat, please give me while everyone else is talking. Please give me your best interpretations of Benedict Cumberbatch's name. Thank you very much. We have a Benelin Thundercrack. Amazing.
Oh wow. All right, CJ, who you got?
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe?
Yeah, I knew you would like that one.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Who are all of these rappers?
If you've ever heard him talk, he slurs so much. He's like, he fumbles over his words. I think it would be awesome to, like, now he sounds very sophisticated, but when he started, like, becoming famous, every time you heard him in an interview, you knew he was high as a kite, and you couldn't understand anything. And I'm
DJ
Khaled. Fluffy Iglesias.
Jason Derulo. Who are all of these rappers? I have no idea. Like, I'm sat here with Google in front of me.
We got to get you with the times.
Please.
I'm gonna throw music your way then, because if you don't know who Fat Joe is,
no, I don't know who Fat Joe is. CJ, look at me. I'm middle class and British. What do you expect? Leave me alone.
The only reason why I know who Fat Joe is because I have two half-black older brothers, and gangster rap was all over the house.
Oh, okay. Harrison,
I wouldn't classify Fat Joe as gangster rap, but you know.
Who did you pick for Jabba the Hutt?
Eminem as Yoda. Could you imagine? Oh my God!
My arms be.
Yoda be.
Garrison, who did you think for Jabba the Hutt?
I had Javier Bardem.
Again,
or Bardem, whatever, because I just think he can voice it well. He's a good bad guy.
100%.
He's versatile, yeah. Or Nick Offerman from Parks and Rec.
Yes.
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 Oh,
that would be amazing. Okay, that's canon in my head now. Done. That's done. That's settled.
That's set.
Kyle, I'm almost scared.
E40. E40 and Jabba the Hutt. He'd have his own lingo. He'd have his own dictionary of words. It'd be Jabba speak.
Huttese would be a whole new meaning.
Also, Chris, hold your horses because we're going to do this again for the prequels and the sequels. So don't you worry. No prequel talk right now. We're saving it. We're saving it. Thank you, everybody, for joining in my ridiculously silly game. Very, very fun.
Oh, jeez.
I was wondering if everybody could just do an individual quick run through of their full cast, and then I would like chat to decide which of those films they would see.
Okay, I'll go first. I have John Hutchinson as Luke Skywalker, Freya Allen as Leia Organa, Ryan Reynolds as Han Solo, Shaq as Chewbacca, Morgan Freeman as Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine as Steve, however you say his last name, Busey. Denzel Washington as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Al Pacino as Yoda, Alec Baldwin as Tarkin, Matthew McConaughey as Lando Calrissian, Ian Somerhalder is Boba Fett, David Spade as C-3PO, and E40 as Jabba the Hutt.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
As Luke Skywalker, Ryan Gosling. Leia, I had Margot Robbie written down, but I didn't feel like it was right, so I didn't say it. But I'm gonna put it Margot Robbie. Han Solo is Bradley Cooper. Chewie as Jonas. Jonas is amazing. Darth Vader is Idris Elba. Palpatine as Anthony Hopkins. Old Ben is Gary Oldman. Yoda is Bill Murray. Tarkin is Viggo Mortensen. Lando is Anthony Mackie. Boba is Tom Hardy. C-3PO is Jim Carrey. Jabba is Fat Joe.
Amazing.
Sure. Mine's not in the same order. I wrote this down out of order.
That's fine. You can be
Han-
unconventional.
Flip, I had so many though. Han Solo. Do I have to pick one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Han Solo, Matthew McConaughey, Luke, Tanner Buchanan, Leia, Alexander Daddario, Vader. I just want to keep the original voice, but I'll go Tom Hardy. Palpatine, I'll do Jack Nicholson. Lando, Donald Glover. Chewie. Yeah, I'm switching to the guy from John Wick, the huge guy. I don't remember his name. Ben, Daniel Craig.
Nice.
Yoda, Peter. Oh, flip. What's his last name? Dinklage. Thank you. Tarkin, Charles Dance. Boba, Anson Mount. C-3PO, Jimmy Simpson, and Jabba, Nick Offerman.
Nice. For me, Luke Skywalker, I picked Tom Holland. Leia Organa, Florence Pugh. Han Solo, Wyatt Russell. Chewbacca, Jason Momoa. Darth Vader as Javier Bardem. Emperor Palpatine as Ralph Fiennes. Old Obi-Wan as Tom Hanks. Yoda as Danny DeVito. I will die on that hill. Tarkin as Tom Hiddleston. Lando Calrissian as actually I'm changing to Michael B. Jordan. I'm settling with that. I like that one. Boba Fett as Tessa Thompson. C-3PO as Jerry Seinfeld, and Jabba the Hutt as Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay. So
Hayden says that he agrees with Kyle's list. To be honest, I'm Spade. Stuff all of the
Hey, I'm trying to make Star Wars where it's more entertaining and it's funnier. I think that's the only thing that Star Wars was lacking a little bit on. It just it didn't have enough comedy in it.
Garrison's movie does sound pretty lit as well. Where's the commotion for mine and CJ's list? I feel left out. I'm hurt. I'm upset. Chat.
I don't care what you guys think. I like my list.
Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. Oh, I was counting on Nick going to Charlie. Oh, yes.
Hey,
You
CJ,
and I are
did you already read off your list, CJ?
Yes, I read off my list.
Okay. So we all done. All right, let's move on to what if, because I got a good what if question.
Go on then.
It only takes one decision to decide the direction of the galaxy, a decision that will influence the outcome. But if that decision went the other way, reality as we know it would change forever. The galaxy would be on a different course. Things that have happened would cease to exist. A new narrative would be etched into creation. So we are going to analyze those other possibilities when we ask, what if?
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Flippin' Sydney voted for me too. I knew if I took out.
Thank you, A1 Links.
Yes,
with me.
yes. I knew if I took out Jake Gyllenhaal, I'd get Sydney. Let's go.
I am betrayed. I am heartbroken.
Okay.
Thank you, A1.
Disgusting.
So today's what if question is, what if Palpatine seen the love that Vader had for Luke and it changed him to the light side? What would have happened then?
My heart would shatter into 1,000 pieces and I'd never be able to function again.
I'm out. No.
I think he would kill himself.
Yes.
You think he would have killed
But
himself?
think about the story. Instead of like him trying to like, all right, let's restart this empire as like a nice republic. No, I think he would realize, dude, my whole life has been to this evil point. My entire life, everything I've done in my life, my sole purpose has been to be this guy.
Yeah.
And I think he would feel like there's no redemption. So he would jump himself off the thing. You know what I mean?
I as much as horrifying that is to imagine, I actually agree with you. I think Hayden raises a point that 7, 8, 9 wouldn't exist, but that's fine. I think Palpatine would be so overwhelmed with guilt and horror and shock at his actions and his choices, he would just, or he'd do like a. Hang on a sec. Darth Plagueis. Who's the one that Palpatine kills? The one Palpatine's master.
Yeah,
Plagueis is his mouth.
He'll just do a Plagueis and just fall asleep. 27 Jules 27. Thank you.
Or I could see him like, so either jumping off the cliff, or I could see him like grabbing one of their lightsabers and just like cutting himself with it. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so when I was thinking about this question, I was like, all right. So you got Vader, Pops was like, Vader's like grabbing. He's like, oh, hold on, wait. Why are you doing this? Wait, I don't want to do this no more. I feel the love between y'all. But I still think 7, 8, 9, because you got to remember all the Moffs, they're just evil. Most of them guys are just evil. So then I think they turn the Death Star onto the Empire. He like turns, Palpatine's like, start shooting our ships down, and they just start going all good, and it's all rainbow and bright lights and wonderful things. But then I think Luke turns to the dark side and kills Vader and Palpatine, because it just would we have to have a bad guy. You got to have a bad guy. That's just all there is to it. You got to have a bad guy. You got to kill somebody. Somebody got to die. I don't see Palpatine. He's too arrogant to jump down and kill himself. I don't think that's going to happen. He's just too arrogant for that. He might give up the dark side, but I don't think he can give up his arrogance.
Yeah. I can't imagine it. Honestly, I'm sitting here trying to use my imagination on this. Honestly, I see Luke turning. I got to give Kyle that. I do. I would see Palp trying to be a good guy, and I see. What's up, Garrison? You have something here.
No, go ahead. After when you're done.
I could see Luke being like, no, and then killing him, and then well, that's the thing. Like Vader would set him down, and they would try to do that, and Luke would get mad and be like, no, you can't just turn around now. You just
well, you got to think about it like this, too, because if you go off of like the books and the comics and everything, Darth Vader can't kill Palpatine. He got that thing in his suit. If Palpatine dies, then that's why he died, because it wasn't nothing wrong when he got his hand cut off. It wasn't nothing wrong. He died because his suit is hooked up towards Palpatine's heart. And so if they killed him, like if Luke turned to this ain't going to work, and it kills Palpatine and Darth Vader dies, then definitely Luke turns to the dark side. For real. Then he's like, I went through all this to get my dad back, and then I killed him. Oh, that sorrow would just seep in here, just full out Sith Lord. Kill Leia, everybody, just go full dark side.
I don't think he'd kill Leia. I think he'd try to turn Leia.
Oh, yeah.
I think Leia would kill Luke, though.
Yep.
I think Leia would kill, because he'll turn to the dark side, then Leia will have to be the new Jedi. That would rechange that would really reform out the whole story. That would be somebody needs to make that. Hey, Disney, make that for the real what if. If y'all ever do come out with a Star Wars what if, you assholes.
Use only our ideas.
Right. I think Nick had a good point. How like Palpatine's the one irredeemable character, and the whole story is kind of about Vader's redemption. Thought here, he'll still kill himself, but he'll kill himself in a way that will like save everyone. So let's just say the Death Star is close to like Coruscant or close to a really populated planet, and they're about to really like just kill everyone with the Death Star. He would stay behind on the Death Star and like basically use the Force to prevent it from like destroying other planets, right? So the Death Star is about to explode, and that explosion is going to destroy all the nearby planets, and he's going to stay on the Death Star, use the Force to like contain that explosion, I guess, and die with it. That's
nice.
Nope. Sorry. Nope. No.
Yes, he turns to the gun and cleans the graffiti from the lower levels of Coruscant. Dylan, where do you be coming up with this stuff?
Man, why do you sound
Could
like
you just imagine Palpatine using Force lightning to clean off the... All of a sudden it's gone. It's all beautiful. That would be crazy.
Oh, I'm done. Damn you, Dylan. Oh, jeez. Oh.
All right, so we moving on to news and rumors.
Oh,
Did everybody say their part? I'm over here just tripping. Everybody
Honestly,
say-
I know I'm sat here being a bit lazy, but I 100% agree with Garrison's theory. I think that is exactly how it would play out.
All right, so we're moving on to news and rumors now, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I ain't have no news and rumors, so.
I've got
I
so
have-
much.
I have one thing, and that's all I want to share.
All
I have
right,
one
here we go.
thing,
Here we
and
go.
it's terrible.
Here we go. Click the button.
The ultimate news and rumors.
Every time. CJ, go ahead.
Thousands of Black Series and vintage collections products arrive in the United States as of yesterday. So
Woo!
restocking in Walmart, Target, Fred Meyer, wherever the hell you can find your Black Series.
I ain't
at.
heard Fred Myers in freaking. Holy crap. Do they even have them anymore?
Yes, we have very big Fred Meyers here. We have like 3 of them. in,
Holy
like,
crap.
a
I ain't heard of
15
Fred
already.
Myers in years.
But yes, they are thousands of Black Series and vintage collection are arriving in the U.S. This is off the Black Series, the Hasbro website. This was about a day ago. We are to get the Wave 31, which is the Stormtrooper, Migs Mayfield, Princess Leia, Dr. Ezevan, Ponda Baba, Boba, Bib Fortuna. You know, we're getting Wave 31 and 32. And then the Black Series Archives is the Empire, Dengar, and Lando Calrissian in his Skiff Guard outfit.
Nice.
And then we are getting a Bad Batch 4-pack because Hasbro feels bad.
Yep, so they should.
and that's an Amazon exclusive. So get on Amazon. That's all I've got. That's literally, I mean, other than Target decided to clearance the special edition 3PO droids, like the droids tails, 3PO and R2. It's 30% off at Target right now because they just weren't selling. They were not popular. And they come with a coin. I would buy all of them if I could. They need a home.
You're so cute. Garrison, do you have any news for us this week?
Just about. I'm pretty sure you had it too, Charlie. The Eclipse news. About the game.
Your mic is messing up again, Garrison.
Is it? Just go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead without
okay.
me. Screw me.
I'm going to kick us off with, obviously, this is the big thing people have been talking about. The Star Wars Eclipse game by Quantic Dream Studios has reportedly been delayed till 2027, possibly even 2028, due to hiring difficulties following the recent controversies surrounding the head of the company, which we discussed a few episodes back. But yes, it has been delayed.
Real fast. A1 Links, I don't get on Etsy every day. I
Yeah, you
did
do.
not mean
Yeah,
to
he
let
does.
you down.
He's lying. Don't let him lie to y'all.
Don't betray
He's on
me
there
like
every day.
this. Don't betray me like
You're on there every day going through your favorites, seeing if there's any
No,
sales.
I go through that and a couple other buying
Oh,
websites.
okay.
So, but no, I don't go through Etsy all the time.
A delayed, it's been horribly delayed. So we shall wait and see. From Giant Freaking Robot, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. You guys remember she's been cast in the Ahsoka series. Her character, which is yet to be named, is set to replace Gina Carano's Cara Dune within the Ahsoka series. So that's what they're doing. They're phasing out Cara Dune and replacing her role as a character with Mary Elizabeth Winstead's role, which is yet unnamed.
That's pretty cool.
So we shall see.
Another Rebel Shock Trooper?
Another, possibly. Who knows?
Like her sister? Maybe? Something?
Maybe. Oh,
Like, can they shoot her in the face first so we can see that
Yeah,
on
can
the
we do
screen,
Jeff
and
on
then
scene?
phase the new girl in like she
Yeah.
comes in like they killed my sister. I gotta fight for the rebels now. That'd be dope.
Maybe they are sisters. My third bit of news is a little bit of a sad one. The 20th Century Fox executive, the man who greenlit Star Wars, winning producer Alan Ladd Jr. has passed away at the age of 84. George was quoted as saying, "The only reason I got it off the ground was that Alan liked American Graffiti and said, I don't understand this movie. I don't get it at all, but I think you're a talented guy and I want you to make it." At one point, Ladd told Variety magazine, "My biggest contribution to Star Wars was keeping my mouth shut and standing by the picture." May the force be with his family at this difficult time. LSR pass on the condolences. It's always sad to see another member of the Star Wars family pass away. especially someone who was so essential to the success of A New Hope and the success of the Star Wars legacy that we know today.
Oh yeah, especially like the fact that he was like, I don't understand it, but George, I like you. I think this will work.
I don't get it. I don't understand it, but I support you and I'm gonna stick by you. And I think that's so wonderful. We have some rumors. We have some sneaky rumors. There are rumors that Disney is planning, Kyle, you're going to love this. They're planning their first full-length feature film for Disney Plus, and it's based on some major source material, Heir to the Empire. That's what all of these TV series are leading up to. They're doing a big Disney Plus feature film for Heir of the Empire.
It better be longer than an hour.
According to Geekiosity Mag, all of these Star Wars series will be leading to the grand finale, which will be based on Timothy Zahn's iconic classic novel, first published in 1991 between the originals and the prequels. If you guys haven't checked out the Thrawn trilogy, checked out those amazing books, please do, because they are absolutely fantastic Star Wars writing, amazing. Rogue Squadron is back on track. Back on again, it's going, it's moving. The latest D3 executives meeting released a new Disney release schedule. Rogue Squadron is set to release on the 22nd of December 2023, so we get Christmas Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see if it happens.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'm excited nonetheless.
Until I'm sitting in a theater watching it, it's not real.
Which is like, I don't know. Rogue Squadron was not one of my big, oh my God, I got to go see this. It just wasn't. It's like, okay, this is like, it's Star Wars, but it's not Star Wars. It's,
Definitely. It was one of those where I'm like, well, I guess, sure.
And I think that a lot of the fans felt like that. That's why they kind of just been like pushing it and moving it over here.
None of us were too fussed that it was delayed.
I think also it's a low risk movie. Because if it blows, Star Wars fans aren't going to be as mad because you didn't ruin any characters or anything. So it's kind of a low risk movie.
Alternatively, can I tickle your guys' fancy with some information about Andor that's been released from a Bespin bulletin with the new Andor cast reveals? If people weren't necessarily aware, Andor is the prequel to Rogue One, Cassian Andor, Rebel spies. There's some amazing cast members. Forrest Whitaker is definitely confirmed to be returning as Saw Gerrera. There's Carl Sora, Denise Gao, Adria Arjona. The actress who plays Mon Mothma is returning. However, actress Fiona Shaw, if anyone is a Harry Potter fan, Petunia Dursley.
Yes.
She's amazing. I love her to pieces. She appeared on the BBC's The One Show and let slip some details about her time filming for Andor. She didn't mention much about the character specifically, but she did say, I got to fly a spaceship and that was really something. It was so high to get into, the spaceship, and it was tough to get in, and it isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Well, didn't she also didn't know anything about Star Wars when they casted her? Like, what is Star Wars?
Fans are speculating that she may be a veteran pilot for the Resistance.
Yeah,
and when she was asked what kind of craft, she replied with, I mean, a huge one. They're much bigger than cars. That's why they took a lot of getting into. There's a lot of switches.
Okay. I can see that. But I have a question for you, Charlie. What the hell is a fancy? Because I don't know what this fancy thing that you keep talking about tickling. Like, what is that? Hey, there's certain parts of my body you can't be touching on.
No. There is nothing.
Not something in the anatomy. The fancy is not in the anatomy. I was going to go to school for forensics.
It's another very British way of saying pique your interest, keep you interested. Are you interested in this? Does this make you excited and happy? It's one of those phrases, one of those British things.
Okay, because you just keep saying that all the time. I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? When's she going to be tickling?
I said it once. You said it once. Also regarding Andor, due to a change in showrunners halfway through, Alan Tudyk has confirmed that he won't be appearing in the first season. We'll only see him in the second season. Blasphemous, I know. Absolutely blasphemous.
Love Alan. He was also kind of a contemplation for my C-3PO pick too, is Alan Tudyk. I'm sorry.
Yes, Nick, this is an excellent point, something I missed to pick up on. There are also rumors that Oscar Isaac may be appearing as Poe in Rogue Squadron.
That'd be dope, though. I'd go see it then if Oscar Isaac is in it. That would make me want to go see it because Poe is dope.
I mean, he was on the Galactic Star Cruiser.
As we mentioned Parks and Rec earlier.
That don't make me want to go to the Galactic Star Cruiser just because Poe is there. It's not a character I'm going to spend $5,000 to go see.
No.
Nope.
from Bespin Bulletin, on a recent Parks and Rec podcast, Jim O'Hare, who plays Jerry, appeared as a guest, and when asked what he's working on at the moment, he replied with, "Oh shoot, I don't know if I'm allowed to say where I am. I can say a state. I'm in New Mexico. I don't know." Before one of the fellow hosts chimed in to say, "I will say, Jim, I know what you're working on, and it rhymes with the latest installment of Bar Wars." So we are getting Jerry from Parks and Rec in Star Wars, and I'm so excited. Whatever character they give him.
I'm not ready.
Amazing. My final bit of news before I finish talking everyone's ears off. Several news sites. I don't know how founded in reality this is. Obviously, like people, every time there's a new show, particularly with Kenobi, everyone talks about all the actors who may or may not be appearing. There are some rumors, some fan chatter that we may see Liam Neeson return as Qui-Gon Jinn. I can't verify that. It is only whispers. But what do you guys think? Would you want to see?
It's happening. It's happening.
It's happening? Okay.
It's happening. Every time he gets asked about it, he really tiptoes around it. Like, why would you tiptoe around it if you're not in it? You could straight up just say no. You could do what you and McGregor did. Be like, no, they haven't talked to me yet. And lie to us.
Okay, but this is the thing we got to remember. We are talking about Star Wars here. So you don't ever really know what's going to happen. Like, you don't ever have any idea. They cast people, fired people, who created whole movies that didn't exist and all kind of stuff. You don't never know what's going to happen in Star Wars until we actually see it for ourselves or play it for ourselves or read it ourselves. It's not real. It's not real. So you don't ever know. And Disney is really good about, hey, we'll give you $100,000 just to like put some stuff out there. Just say some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just give people. So then you think that, oh my God, Arnold Schwarzenegger gonna be in the new Star Wars, and this dude just said I like Star Wars on like 3 podcasters or 3 news things, and now all of a sudden he's in all the Star Wars movies or TV shows that's coming out. And he ain't never gonna be in no Star Wars. You don't ever know.
Lightsaber Radio would like to confirm that we present this information as rumors only. We do not state that we know any facts. Thank you very much. Nobody sue us. I am done with my news and rumors this week. It's busy.
Only thing I didn't really have like any like news wise. I've been really getting. I'm all caught up on all of the brain work. All of the no, not Galactic. I don't care about it. The High Republic books. Yes. And I've been looking at some of the comics now. Because there's like big gaps, they got big gaps. You got to look at the comics and everything. But I have to say that the High Republic is impressing me, and the things that they're going and the way that it's moving, it's supposed to go all the way up right to the point of, from what information I've collected, it's supposed to go right up to the point that Darth Sidious comes into the picture. So I think they're gonna have some Darth Plagueis in there and some other things. I don't know, man. There's some characters and stuff in these books and in the comics that is like, I think that they should be making some movies off of. So anybody that hasn't had a chance to get into some of the High Republic books, I think you'll be surprised on how good they actually are.
They are so worth it.
Sydney is 100% correct. I have no brain cells. Head empty.
Yeah, I'm just like my memory is just going to shit, man. Like I can't. The other day, my wife was like, I asked my wife. I said, what was I saying? We was talking about TV series that we watched, and we watched The Flash, but I could not remember the name of the damn TV series. I'm like, the dude with the red suit, man, that runs real fast. What's his name?
The Flash.
Like, The Flash. I was like, damn, how did I not get that? Like, and I watched 8 seasons of this damn thing, so I was like, what the hell?
Amazing. Speaking of no brain cells, are you guys ready to test yours in the quiz? No. It's beefy this week. I'd say that as a no.
I forgot. I have something. I got.
You have something to do? Okay, bye. Garrison, are you going to do some revision?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Kyle, don't you have like a doctor's appointment?
Yeah, he's trying to pull up Google right quick. See, he even admitted that he's trying to pull up Google.
that was a joke. Okay.
But you got your phone in your hand. I see that. You just showed us the phone.
I'm doing it now.
I'm ready.
All right, ready? Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Well, now, you insufferable womp-rats, it's time for Charlie's Impossible Quiz.
You know it, rural farm boy. You know it. We're here. Question. Question number 1. What does Ezra's name mean in Hebrew?
What does Ezra's name mean in Hebrew? Chosen one.
Chosen one. Interesting choice. Garrison, any guesses?
Oh, you guys are gonna think I'm Googling, but I swear to God I'm not. Okay. Doesn't it mean help?
Yeah, it does. It does. 100%. It means helper.
You're definitely Googling. Googling
No.
cheater.
Hold on. I can totally explain why I know it. Okay. I grew up Mormon, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Okay. One of our prophets, his name was Ezra. Okay.
Oh, of course.
I'm sorry.
That makes a lot of sense.
Don't be sorry.
That religious knowledge comes in handy.
Okay, so yes.
Hey, what are you talking about? I got a doctorate in practical ministry and biblical theology. I should have definitely knew that.
Ministry, where's your answer, Kyle? Huh?
I know it was something like that. I knew it was like hope or something like that. It was something like that.
I was thinking found. Like
found, yeah.
Kind of
That's a good
like
guess, actually.
found.
Question number 2. What unlikely source did George Lucas admit he was influenced by while creating the Gungans for The Phantom Menace?
Oh, I read this.
Garrison?
Frogs.
Frog.
No, it was like, what's it? Is a beagle? What's them floppy-eared dogs? Them dogs with the real big ears?
It's not
Basset hound?
Beagle, right?
Nah, it's like a beagle. One of the what's the beagles?
A basset hound.
Yeah, basset hound. That's it. I'm sorry.
No, it's not a dog.
I said it, Kyle. I promise. I'm trying to help.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. A tadpole.
Tadpole, The Little Mermaid. No, Chris. Good guess, but not close.
The Little Mermaid. Hey, dude.
No. What inspired George when creating the Gungans? CJ, any guesses?
I'd have to agree with Kyle's, but it's not right. He said it's
Suicide.
Suicide. No. Strangely enough, for all of our like 70s literature fans, it was his son's favorite book series, Dinotopia.
I'm from the 70s. I don't even know what that is. Weed. LSD.
That's probably the most accurate.
Don't talk about.
Why you gotta be so honest?
Okay, no wait. I gotta bring up the story. So, in our chat, you know, we have our own personal chat that we talk back and forth to each other every day. Charlie put something out there, and I don't remember exactly how the contents was, but she meant to say LSR. She said LSD, and we were all looking like, what? We're all LSD? Like, what? And she was like, damn, autocorrect or whatever, but it was LSD instead of LSR.
I laughed so hard. I'm like, you like to party.
I was trying so hard to be like, you guys did such a good job. We had such an amazing time. I think I said, like, I'm so proud to be a part of LSR, but I typed LSD.
And we just rolled her on it for like a week.
Yes, back to the quiz question. Dinotopia is a series of stories about dinosaurs in a dinosaur city. Wonderful, adorable, super, super precious. Question number 3. Who was the stunt double for all of Darth Vader's fight scenes?
Stunt double.
Was it not that big?
It was the guy that was supposed to throw Palpatine over the edge, but Peter Cushing ended up doing it himself and fucking up his back. Oh, I can't remember his name. I know who I'm talking about, though.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec, but you can't say that.
Oh.
Idris Elba.
Carrie Fisher.
Yo, that would be dope.
So, CJ, you're sort of half a rural farm boy. There it is. The answer is Bob Anderson. The story behind this is that David Prowse had been taking credit for all of the scenes in the first film. He even went as far as to bring his own photographers along for Empire Strikes Back so he could take publicity photos for his fans to sign. This angered Mark Hamill so much that he started setting the record straight whenever interviewed and credited Bob at every given opportunity. Bob was originally meant to throw Palpatine over the edge, but David Prowse said, nah, I'll do it, screwed his back for the rest of his life.
Yeah, it roasted his back. It literally put him in a wheelchair.
It absolutely roasted his back. It was awful.
I put him in a wheelchair like
Yeah,
10 years
this
later.
is partly why David Prowse is not invited to Star Wars events anymore, because his ego is so obnoxiously
Isn't he
large.
dead now?
I think so. I would have to get someone to double check that for me if David
do that
Prowse is
right
still
now.
alive.
I'll do that right now. Now I need to know.
That's
'cause it's
nice.
gonna bug
I'll
me.
ask the next question while you're Googling, so you don't Google the question I'm about to ask. Question number 4. What does Rex's name mean in Latin?
Oh,
Come on, flex that theology, boys.
it's not really theology. That's more like
I know it's
history.
not really theology. I was going for... He is dead, Dylan. Yes, thank you.
Yes, he passed away November 28th of 2020.
Gosh.
Oh, Chris got it. It's
Yeah.
King, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is correct. The answer
Chris
is
said
King.
it.
Rex
It
is
made
King.
sense.
King.
Well, I knew that too.
I used to know Latin really well. I don't know. I can't remember this.
I have a qualification in it, and I can't remember any of it.
It's one of the things that I had to take. You had to learn because the translation from Hebrew to Latin to English, you had to learn like a lot of the words so you could read. I can read them better than I can't say them.
I have 2 copies of Winnie the Pooh in Latin, and I can understand them a lot better than I can
like reading is a lot. It makes sense when you read it.
Our next question number 5. Which sci-fi novel did George Lucas borrow the terms Sith and Bantha from, as well as the slave Leia gold bikini?
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Doctor Who.
No.
Was it Dune? Because I know he borrowed a lot from Dune.
He borrowed quite a lot from Dune, but not this time round.
Okay.
I can't think.
No guesses. Dune, no.
I don't know.
You don't know. So the answer is the novel John Carter of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs.
I don't even think I've ever even read it or
Which
even.
is a fictional Virginian soldier who acts as the initial protagonist of a bunch of stories, just as like a part of a whole story.
And he wears
George
a
was-
slave Leia bikini and is a
Yeah,
Sith.
100%. Yeah, that's exactly it. Sorry, Sydney. Hut Slayer Leia, I apologize.
We're not changing things. It's slave 1, slave Leia. That's how I'm going
Anyway.
off
Anyway, question number 6, when were Star Wars fans first introduced to the language of Mandoa?
Oh,
CJ?
Attack of the Clones.
Nope. Kyle?
Clone
No,
Wars.
that was Fetis.
Nope.
My bad.
It wasn't Clone
It wasn't
Wars, then it
Clone
has to
Wars?
be in one of the comics. It has to be in a comic series.
A video game.
Yes.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
See, man, it's always a damn video game answer. I don't know any of the answers to video games.
Charlie, I was thinking the language that Boba and Django had in Attack of the Clones. That's why I answered Attack of the Clones.
So
I know it was before that. I thought it was a comic book. It was when one of the
Dylan,
comic books.
that would also have got you a point. So the first hints of Mandalorian language was a dialect that Revan learns in Knights of the Old Republic. This was followed by Mandalorian words being used in the novel The Cestus Deception. However, the creation of Mandoa as an individual language began with the introduction song to the game Star Wars Republic Commando. So it's been around a lot longer than Clone Wars, which is super fascinating. I like this next question. Question number 7. What real-life culture served as the inspiration for the Mandalorian's warrior culture?
Which real life
Gareth?
culture?
Yeah.
Spartans.
No. Good guess.
Oh, yes.
CJ?
Vikings.
Vikings, also good guess, not quite.
That's just how it feels.
Romans.
No, that's okay. Romans. Oh, really good guess, but no, not quite.
Not Americans.
Just ancient Greeks in general, then?
No. Oh gosh, you're
Egyptians. It was the
Egyptians.
Egyptians.
No.
Maori.
No, not the Maori.
Genghis Khan.
No, chat is slow today. Oh my goodness. No. Samurai. No, the answer, the inspiration for the Mandalorian warrior culture is the Celts of ancient Britain. Yeah.
The Celts.
Yeah, the Celts are Scottish.
Is that why they got their?
Braveheart.
Well, it's got
All that good stuff. Braveheart, Booty. All that good stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
Amazing.
Kinda.
Amazing. Kinda. Do some history research. You'll find out. It
I'm
makes
a
an awful
history
lot.
buff. It does make slight sense, but you could see other ties from like Roman
That's fair.
and a
That's
lot
fair.
of Viking. And,
Well, you
no,
think of the
absolutely.
helmet and everything, that would be
Yeah.
like Roman or Greek
Yeah,
or something
that's
like
why
that.
I'm really
That's what I was coming off of.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Question number 8. Who provided the voice for the droid captain RX-24 on the Star Tours ride at Disneyland?
Somebody that needs to get shot in their face.
No.
Oh, I'm joking.
Be
Alan
nice.
Tudyk.
No. I wish.
It'd be a lot better.
This is a bit of a trick question because I know you guys know the answer to this.
My Uncle Bobby.
Who provided the voice
Hamill.
for RX-24? Not Mark Hamill, no.
It wasn't Harrison Ford.
No, it wasn't Harrison Ford. Good guess.
Billy D. Williams.
Billy.
That would be awesome. I would take that so seriously. Pee Wee Herman, really?
No. Wait, who said?
Rural
Rural
Farm
Farm Boy.
Boy.
You're correct. You're correct. Yes. RX-24 is Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. He reprised the role for the Rebels episode Droids in Distress, and now voices the character in his new role as a DJ at Galaxy's Edge.
Pee Wee Herman's is the DJ at Galaxy's Edge.
Pee Wee Herman
So where
is
you
a-
take children at,
You're
and
gonna let a guy who
got caught jacking off in a theater, being a child's amusement park. What is Disney thinking?
all
There
right,
we
Disney.
go. Question number 9. Who did Watto win Shmi and Anakin Skywalker from in a bet?
Jabba the Hutt.
No. Garrison?
It wasn't. It was one of the other huts. It was. I don't remember. I don't remember the name.
Kyle?
I know it was like.
It's the one with all the tattoos, man. Oh man, was it Zero?
No.
Oh, wasn't Zero?
No, it wasn't Zero. Dylan, shut up.
Ardula the Hutt.
Yep, Dylan is 100% correct. The answer is Gardula Bestai, the elder female Hutt who can be seen next to Jabba during the Boonta Eve classic in the movie. Or Jabba's wife,
The
yes.
fact that Watto didn't die after that is really surprising.
I was going to say,
because in the
Yeah, it
book,
seems like
she-
female Hutts are like a lot more killing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're a lot more aggressive.
the more aggressive of the species.
My kind of girl.
Imagine a David Attenborough documentary, but just about the Hutts. That'd be brilliant. I'll make that. I'll voice it. Question number 10. What are galactic credits made from?
Clone
In
Trooper
universe.
armor.
Clone Trooper armor. No, good guess.
Lightsabers.
Like
no,
they're made of lightsabers.
Like the metal. It's oh man,
Ooh, you're wrong. Still, it's because it's not metal.
Is
not
it
metal.
plastic?
Durasteel.
Chromium, Durasteel. No.
I thought it was Durasteel. Yeah.
Like
I
galactic
wish they
credits,
did.
like the money
Yes,
that they
the
use.
actual galactic credits. What are they made of? Because it's not metal.
Monopoly money.
Monopoly money. No.
No, we are not pulling up Smash or Pass anymore.
No, it's a banned game.
It doesn't seem banned on TikTok because ever since we came out on that, they're doing it everywhere
it's
now.
very
Like
popular at the moment.
everybody's
No.
doing Smash or Pass on TikTok with Star Wars
Rural
characters.
Fanboy, do you have any guesses for what galactic credits are made from? Because none of these
Bones?
lot do. Bones? No.
It's a plastic.
Kyber
isn't it?
crystals.
No, it's not kyber crystals.
I don't know. I'm just.
Garrison, because you said one of the right words, I'm going to give you a point.
Crystals?
According to supplemental material George Lucas wrote in 1977 to go alongside his script notes, galactic credits were a flat square coin made out of crystal. This crystal coin was unreproducible by anyone other than the Empire. So that point is yours, my dude. Damn.
What the hell?
No.
They don't look like
Damn.
crystal. They look like when you look at them, when you see them on the shows and on movies, it looks like some metal.
Great
They're
guess.
like gold and silver and stuff. So
No. Question number 11. Who was the Queen of Naboo upon Padme's death?
the next
Whatever
chick in
hand.
line, whoever they
Keira
elect.
Knightley. Keira
Her
Knightley.
name. Keira Knightley. Right?
Garrison's getting all close to the camera. Please let it be Keira Knightley.
Sadua.
No.
Sabare.
Abdullah Oblongata.
She is Abdullah Oblongata. Oh. Can anyone in the chat tell me what an Abdullah Oblongata is? Fun fact. This character is seen on screen in the movies.
Yeah, because she
One of
when
the handmaids.
yeah, but no, because they got to get elected. I thought it started with an S. Like some
Dylan get
Iberi.
No, Dylan did not get it. Thought Madala. No, Chris. The answer.
Taint. Her name is Taint.
Stop it, all of you. The answer is Queen Apellana.
Apelana.
Who is that one that starts with an S? I know there was one that like somewhere in there that starts with an S.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna have to look that up now.
Our final question is our final question. What is Max Rebo's real name?
What's Max Rebo's real name?
Maximus Rebois.
Maximus Rebois. Wonderful. Is that like
That your final answer?
Yes, I'm punching it in.
you're punching it in? Do anyone want to call a friend? 50-50?
I don't want to call friends. That's
Maximus Romanus.
Maximus
Yes, I like that.
Beautiful. No, that is not the answer. Max Rebo is his stage name, his drag name. If you
Yes, Dylan. Hold on. Yes, Dylan. They got in teeth and no toothbrush.
But no,
Well, your mama's wrong. No, Coyote Sanders, you're wrong.
the way you said all teeth and no toothbrush was really cute.
I don't
Maximum-
know. I don't even have a
reverb.
good funny guess.
Maximum reverb, Maximilian Roboskoroskoroskorosk.
Chris.
Chris.
Hefe.
Hefe. Pepe. My name is Jeff.
Footman.
Footman.
He's secretly Darth Maul.
No, these are some sensational guesses, everybody. Amazing. Max Rebo's real name is Cerulean Fantel. Would Cerulean Fantel please come to the front desk?
Wow.
Ron Burgundy.
Max Rebo.
Kevin.
For the rest of really Fantel, please stand up. Please stand
Stand
up.
up. Everybody put your hands together for Cerulean Fantel.
Yeah, Max Rebo's way better.
Max Rebo.
Max Rebo is way better.
Definitely better.
Fantastic.
Definitely better.
Garrison, you smashed it this week. You smash it.
He smashes it every week because he's Googling. It ain't like
I'm not, dude. I'm not Googling. I
Google
swear.
Master over there.
Look,
We don't
hold
stop.
on.
Garrison,
Kyber was a total BS guess. The Hebrew
Oh, good
one.
guesses.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't. The Hebrew.
Well, the Hebrew one, because I thought it was Hope. I mean, I know it was Hope, something like that. I knew it was something like that, but I didn't know which one it is. So I don't think you Googled that one. That's
Your
not.
face after looking at that can once it was empty looks like disappointment. I'm sorry, I had to point it out. Like you
Was that
looked
a
at me
beer?
like,
Was you drinking a
"Damn
beer?
you."
Hey, y'all know it sucks. I can't drink no more, man. Like the medication they got me on, I can't drink. It sucks. I tried to. I drank like a shot, and that shit like told me up.
I'll drink one for you.
Yeah, it was bad. I was on the toilet for like 3 hours.
Yeah, blindfold Garrison next week. That's absolutely fine. Kyle, I'm so sorry that you can't drink, my dude.
Yeah, that sucks. Which I'm not a big drinker
That's
anyway,
gross.
but like, damn, I like to have a beer every once in a while or something.
This is an energy drink, but I can't decide if I like it or not. But I'm going to
I
finish
thought
it. 'cause
Garrison, was that Death Bros?
Is that coffee?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
it's not coffee.
It's like
It's a drink that I like from Dutch Bros. It's like I
Oh.
honestly don't know what's in it. It's not coffee though.
does it have
I love
caffeine in it?
No, it's like
Amazing.
it's like one of their chocolate milk thingies. It's
Oh,
like-
nice.
Yeah.
I love their hot
Milk.
chocolate.
Why is it yellow then? Is that just
It's
the
got
cup?
like caramel. It's like a caramel thing.
Oh,
It's
I was
like
about
a
to say,
caramel.
damn.
Hashtag shots for Kyle.
Yes,
Yep.
please do. Okay, real quick before we get out of here, I just wanted to bring up some things. With all the things that's going on in the world and the things that's just been happening with me, I've been kind of viewing things a little bit more open-minded. Like I've been looking at things. And the world is in a shithole right now. Like the world is going downhill like bad, like super bad. We got damn coronavirus. We got World War III's happening, all kind of crazy shit. I want to ask all of our listeners to do one thing. Just do something nice. Show a little bit of compassion to people. You know, show them, because we got all this hardship. We got all these problems. Show a little bit of compassion, because I think that's what the world is missing. Right now, the world is missing compassion for your fellow human. You know, like the other day, I just bought a lady her groceries, just bought it for her just because I was like, dude, I want to do something nice. And if that, she might not do anything, but she might go do something nice for somebody else. And if I could start that chain reaction, and if people can just start, you know what I'm saying, doing something nice for somebody every day and just get that compassion out there, be compassionate. Fuck all that, you know, race and sex and gender and all, fuck all that shit. None of that shit is important. We got to remember it's about humanity. It is about humanity. And we got to be compassionate to our fellow humans. Be compassionate to people. And then, you know, kill somebody on the other side. You know, it's all right.
Yeah.
You can still do that. But you got to be nice to some people before you kill people, you know. Even Palpatine was nice to people before he killed people.
You got to have balance.
You got to have balance. There's balance in the force.
Our regular listeners know that at the end of every show, I ask two things. I ask that you be safe and you be kind, because those are the two most essential things, especially at the moment. Spread that kindness, share that love, tell the people around you that you love them, do something nice, even complete strangers. Kindness and empathy and understanding goes an awfully long way. And us as Star Wars fans are probably some of the kindest, most genuine people I've ever had the pleasure of being around. We have so much love to give, and we should be giving it. Chris is also right. A cheeky little like and subscribe goes a huge way.
My biggest thing I want to say is a 5-minute interaction with somebody can save their life. You could see somebody having a hard day. My grandfather always said this: you are not better than anybody. No. Everybody is equal in your life. You are to treat them as an equal. That person could be having a hard day. You can see, walk up, have a 5-minute interaction. You could have saved them from doing something drastic. 5 minutes can save 10, 50, whatever many years of heartache.
Well, think about it like this. Think about it like this. If you look at it like everybody's life sucks. I don't care if you're rich. You still got problems. Everybody has problems. You don't know what this person is going through. So you automatically treat them like shit because they're acting like an ass. But if you was kind to that person, it might have changed their attitude. It might have made them feel better that day. Like, because I've been having some, like, dude, since all this shit been going on, I've been having some really bad thoughts. Like, I'm dying anyway. Why I give a shit? I'll punch this fucker in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been really having some bad thoughts. And I'm like, dude, why are you acting like this? This is not who you are. You know what I'm saying? As a person. Like, I might get on here and be like, kill everybody and all that shit. But, you know, I'm a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bad guy.
You're a good guy.
But, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know, you don't know what that next person's problems is. You don't know, they have death in their life, you know, people dying of coronavirus and all this other crap, and they got all these problems and bills, and even if you're rich, then you got people trying to take your money, and, you know what I'm saying, the IRS and whoever, whatever government trying to take your money and all this stuff that's going on. You know, you don't know what their problem is. You don't know what issues they're going through. So just, you know, hold the door open. Say thank you. You know, just simple things of kindness could change that whole outlook of their day. And if we start showing compassion, if everybody starts showing compassion, the world will change. Because that's what is lacking. And that's what I'm noticing. That's what we're missing. Just people aren't compassionate no more. They have no compassion for their fellow man or woman or what, like I said, all that gender, race, all that bullshit, none of that shit really matters when it comes down to it. We're all humans. And we're in the middle of a giant ass galaxy. Like anybody that thinks there's no life in the galaxy is an idiot. You know what I'm saying? There's too much galaxy. There got to be life somewhere else. You know, that's just naive. It's just naive to think there ain't no life nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's too big. But we're right here in our little part, and we're by ourselves. All we have is us. Mm-hmm. That's all we got.
Right.
Ain't like nobody's coming to help us. It's not like, you know, the Hutts is going to come save us, or, you know what I'm saying, the Jedi coming to save us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming to save us. All we have is us. So if we don't show some compassion to our fellow mankind, fellow humans, then what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? We're just going to kill ourselves off, and then we're just all, everybody's screwed? Like, nah, just show some compassion, show some kindness.
Yeah, give people the benefit of the doubt. You never know what's going on with their day, what's going on in their life. They could be going through a bunch of crap, and you know what I mean?
Okay, all the sentimental shit out of the way.
Okay. Thank you,
We got
everybody, for joining us for this week's show. We've had an amazing time. It's been a super, super, super fun discussion. If you guys want to see more of these for the prequel films, for the sequel films, we would love to do it. It would be super, super fun. As always, all of you are amazing. This community that we're building here means the absolute world to me. I love the three of you to absolute pieces. You're amazing. Amazing. As
We love
always.
you too. Oh, you're gonna make us cry. Hey, don't be saying nothing super sentimental. I'll start crying, man. My emotions is all over the damn place.
Look, just because I'm in a different country doesn't mean you guys aren't my family, okay? Like, y'all are wonderful.
I am not in an emotional mindset.
Cried buying
to
a
do
car.
this.
You know what I'm saying? I was buying a car and started crying. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? What the hell's going on?
Why are we playing with my heart
From
right now?
from everyone here at Lightsaber Radio, be safe, be kind, be compassionate, say nice things to the people around you. And as always, may the Force be with every single one of you. Always. Goodbye.
Oh, shit.
Hit the
Oh,
button.
now.
Hit the button.
Hey, I've been on it the whole show. I've been on it the whole show. I didn't mess up. All right, I'm hitting the button. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for tuning into LSR. If you enjoyed the show, consider subscribing so you can be notified when new episodes are released. If you would like to be a guest on the show or just want to give us some feedback, feel free to email us. You can also reach out to us on all major social media platforms. They're linked in the show notes below. Lightsaber Radio is produced by Pick Film Media and is a Swaycast original, starring Charlie Harwood, Garrison Turcott, CJ Elliott, and Carl McDaniel. And don't forget to join us next time for more adventures in a galaxy far, far away.